All right, so let's begin. So could you tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Youngjun Kim.
Okay. And Youngjun, are you working or are you a student?
I'm a student right now, and I'm actually planning to go to school, start a new semester in March as a senior.
Okay. And now let's talk about your home. So do you live in a house or an apartment?
I live in apartment, yeah. And I live in an apartment with my family members, so my sister and my parents, and me, so 4 of us. And I think it's a good place to live. Yeah.
And what is your favorite room in your apartment?
My favorite room is, it's kind of obvious, but it's my room because that's the room that I feel the most comfortable. And it's near the bathroom, so it's very convenient to get there. Yeah,
Yes.
and it's cozy.
Yes.
Would you like to change anything about your apartment?
My apartment has a gym for the residents who live in the apartment. And the gym is a little bit too far, so maybe if the gym was close enough from my apartment, then it would have been convenient. And also recycling. About the recycling, I can't do it when I want to. It's only the day that I can recycle is fixed, Monday, Tuesday. So if they make it a little bit longer, then I think that would be also convenient.
Great.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about street markets. So are there many street markets in your country?
Of course, I think there are many street markets. Nowadays, compared to like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, the number of street markets has been reduced. But still, I think there are many compared to other countries like US or England. Especially in Chonglung, you can find at least, I think, 3 or 4 big, small street markets. And I think still they are popular enough.
And what do people usually buy at street markets?
I think usually it's groceries or food, like street foods as well. So some people have this norm, which is they sell more fresh groceries or food than normal supermarkets. So people tend to go there, and also you can find many delicious street food that you can't find in other stores. So I think, yeah, that's the reason why people visit there
Yes.
and buy things. Yeah.
Great. And so do you prefer to go shopping in a shopping mall or at a street market?
I would prefer to go shopping to shopping mall because I don't really buy groceries. I only buy groceries online, like using apps. So when I go shopping, it's usually clothes or stationery items. So because they have more options to buy in a shopping mall than street market, so I would choose to go to shopping mall. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Now let's talk about sports. So do you like watching sports on TV?
I do love watching sports, especially football, soccer in American. So I actually do love playing football as well. So I have a team that I support in English Premier League, which is Man City. The team's name is Man City, and I love this team, and also other team as well, where Korean players play. So yeah, I do watch highlights every day, every time when when there's a game that I'm interested.
And have you ever watched a sports game in a stadium?
Yes, I have some experience watching football in a stadium. When I lived in London, I watched Arsenal game, Arsenal versus Liverpool. the stadium's name was Emirates, and also in Wembley Stadium I watched Republic of Korea versus Ghana, which was Olympic Games. That was also football. And in Korea I've watched 2 or 3 games, K-League games. So yeah, I do have experience. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Nice one, man. Nice one. Man City fan. I'm a Liverpool fan.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool is also a good team. They're going to win this season, I think.
Oh, you're very polite, huh? So there's your question. So I'll give you 1 minute to do some note taking. So you can use pencil there, man. You can do note taking on the paper. All right. Okay, mate. That's a minute. All right. So could you describe a difficult decision that you made and had a good result?
Okay. So I had lots of thoughts and concern before taking the test called OPIC test, which is similar to this IELTS speaking test. It's English speaking test, so English proficiency, speaking proficiency. And I did lots of things to get a good result. So I went to academy which teaches OPIC test, but I thought it was a bit difficult to study. So I had this feeling that I needed to study more than the academy teaches. So I decided to make a study group with friends, with some people who also prepare for this test, and we revise each other so to make a better answer, and it helped a lot. And also I started to record my answer by my phone, and I heard the speech that was recorded, and I revised the speech over and over, and so I practiced like that and took a test, and I managed to get a highest level of the test. So it was quite difficult decision to find solutions to get myself on a certain level on these on English proficiency to get a good result on this test. And yeah,
Okay, that's 2 minutes now, mate. Exactly. Okay, perfect. Okay, nice one. So yeah, let's go on to part 3 of the test now. Yep. Okay, so do you think advertisements influence consumers' decisions?
Yes, I think so, because the products need to be exposed first of all to intrigue people's curiosity, or it can. So therefore, the companies can make customers to think about this product, and yeah, I don't think there's no more efficient way than advertising product.
Yes. And apart from advertisements, what else influences consumers when they're looking to buy a product?
Apart from advertisements, I think advertisement. Maybe promotion, which is I think this is sort of advertisement, but like if we speak about advertisement, it's usually showed by TV or like online banners. Well, I think promotion is a little bit different. So where like celebrities, famous like public figures, they promote this item actually like using and showing the reviews of the item. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say promotion. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And why do some people like to ask for advice when making decisions?
Asking, because I think if you think of the concept of brainstorming, you can find the answer easily from the question for the question. So I think more and more opinions and options the people hear, then they have more chances to decide on something. So you're more creative when you gather people's opinions than thinking alone.
Right.
So yeah, again, so that's why people brainstorm to get the best solution. So I think that's why.
Yes. And why do some people dislike asking other people for their opinion when making a decision?
Maybe it's because they actually decided, like actually in their mind, they have decided for an option. But if they don't want to hear anything than that, then they will avoid to talking to people to get some help because he or she already decided like what to buy or what to do. So that can be one reason, or maybe he or she is a bit snobbish. So I don't need anyone to help me. I only think the best way. Yeah.
Okay, yes. And what kind of decisions do young people have to make?
Young people, what kind of decisions young people should make? I think young people should make decisions on on future, I think. So what jobs they should do, or or person to what person should I be friends with, sort of things like that. Especially, I think career-wise, you need to decide things a lot because after high school you need to choose your major if you're going to university, because most of the students go to university in Korea. So a major, it affects a lot on the career that you choose or the field that you want to work on.
Yes.
So yeah, what to prepare to get a certain job and what major to choose, what to study. I think those are the decisions that are most important for young people to make.
Okay. Perfect. That will do us for the test. Thank you for your time. All right, let's start with the feedback part now. So I would estimate your score to be 7.5. I think it was a really good test. Your pronunciation and grammar are very clear. If I was to look at some tiny errors there, just a little bit with articles. When you were talking about your home, you were like, I live in apartment. Make sure you include the article, I live in an apartment. And when we talk about clauses here, yeah, that's the room that I feel most comfortable. You should say that's the room where, if it's an action afterwards, that's the room where I did my exercise. That's the room where I felt comfortable. In part 2, when you were talking about the test, so you said there were other people who also prepared. You should probably use the past continuous there. There were other people who were also preparing for the test, so you made a study group together. One small thing with prepositions, right? I think in part 3 you said make customers to think about the product. So just when we use the verb make, we do not use the preposition there. So like make customers think about the product. Yeah, it's an exception there. Yeah, in terms of vocabulary, it was pretty strong the whole way. Maybe a couple more we could use when you talked about celebrities. They promote products. You could say that. Another word you could use is endorse. Yeah. So, for example, like Cristiano Ronaldo endorses Nike. So like he gives it his kind of approval, right? And you said some people were snobbish. Maybe a better word there would be headstrong. Yeah, so some people are quite headstrong. They do not like listening to others' opinions. Yeah, but yeah, it was a really good test, man. So thanks for coming in. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.